bin Lehrerin in der Formatio Bilinguale Sekundarschule in Liechtenstein. Meine Fächer sind Englisch und Geografie. Ich bin auch die Koordinatorin für ein Comenius-Schulprojekt. Wir haben Partnerschulen in verschiedenen Ländern hier in Europa und unser nächstes Thema ist Migration. Ich habe diese Woche sehr genossen am Miracle-Kurs. Ich habe viel gelernt über die Situationen in verschiedenen Ländern hier in Europa. Die Kollegen haben viele Ideen gegeben, wie wir mit so vielen Migranten, Kindern arbeiten können. Obwohl ich nicht so viele Migranten in meiner Schule habe, ich habe viele Ideen gekriegt, wo ich meine Schüler zu Hause eine Awareness beibringen kann, über warum diese Leute hier sind und dass sie Leute wie wir sind und dass sie einen interessanten Hintergrund haben und so interessant sind wie wir Local People. Was ich mitnehme. Zuerst muss ich sagen, ich bin sehr zufrieden. Ich habe 3 potenzielle Partnerschulen gefunden hier, 2 von Island und eine Schule aus Ungarn. Und das erfreut mich sehr, dass wir vielleicht zusammenarbeiten können. Ich habe viele praktische Aktivitäten dabei jetzt, die ich in der Schule bringen kann und dann in meine Comenius-Gruppe weitergeben kann. Ich finde das wirklich toll. Das Einzige, was mir fehlte, ist, dass ich habe wirklich gedacht, wir würden vielleicht eine Vignette oder eine Geschichte oder andere gehört über Familien oder individuelle Personen und was sie wirklich machen müssten von der Home Country, bis sie hier in Deutschland oder in Island oder in irgendwo gelandet sind, sodass wir wirklich einige konkrete Beispiele hatten, über was diese Leute wirklich alles durchmachen müssen, bevor sie endlich hier oder in England oder was auch immer landen. Aber ich bin sehr zufrieden mit dem Kurs, ich liebe Berlin, ich komme ganz sicher zurück und ich danke allen.
Danke.
A very stimulating course and very informative. I found it very good to have time to think about key concepts like what is culture and if we're pursuing integration, what exactly do we mean by integration, what we want to achieve. So it was good to do some high-level thinking like that, and that was a good theoretical input, but that was balanced as well with lots of practical examples. I learned a lot.
So what will you take with you to either Belfast or here to Berlin?
Okay, I work in both in the and change perspectives, better informed perspectives, broader knowledge of the issues, also lots of practical strategies and activities which I'll plan to build into my courses.
Yeah, the Miracle team was very happy that you introduced your own toolkit, which is provided by government, and we thought this is excellent.
Yeah.
Are there any suggestions you have for the Miracle team? Are there any wishes which were not fulfilled?
No, I think you hit the target right on. I would just say do the same again and again. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I feel extremely lucky to be able to be on this course. I'm working with immigrants in my school. We say 25% immigrants, and we don't consider it broadly when we say immigrants. It's more like first generation. But we are. I just think it's been very practical for me to learn like methods how to deal with this, and also ideology and theories about immigration, and it's been just very important to me. I feel very lucky, and also just to get to know all these people. It's really important to meet teachers from everywhere in Europe, and we find out that we have the same problems or same difficulties, but also at least me and my school, I found out we're doing quite good. You know, we're doing many good things. Could do better in other areas.
What will you take with you to Iceland?
I think most of all, well, how I feel today is that I will mostly use the practical stuff. You know, all the games and practical work I can do with my students. But maybe when time passes, I will find out that the theories and the stuff is also just sinking into my body, and it's really important to, you know, for everything I will do after being here.
Do you think all teachers should have such a teacher?
Yeah, I think it would be useful for everybody, because what we always find out when we do something special for the weaker kids or the immigrants, that we always find out that it's useful for all the other students. And like what we've been doing here, we've all been very active. You know, I've been falling asleep sometimes when people are talking. It happens to my students at home, but then, you know, when we start working, doing something practical, I really am awake and I feel the blood is, you know, going around my body, and you know, it's really, it's useful to be a student for a teacher. You know, for a teacher, it's really good to be a student once in a while.
Are there any suggestions for the Miracle team? What is it that the team could do better, or?
I can't really complain about your work, but you know, of course, there are some things. For example, you have to really choose what you're going to say, because some people, they have 2 or 3 hours maybe to say everything they want to say, you know, and they really want to put everything they've ever done into that part. So it is really important that people choose, because, you know, I saw one teacher had 71 slides. You know, it's just too much in 3 hours, you know, so just you have to choose and maybe be more general about some things.
Thank you so much. Are there any general remarks about the Miracle course? You just visited here for a week.
Yeah, the first, I'm so happy to be here by means of this Miracle course. In my opinion, the course became very successful. Also, other colleagues are thinking the same thing. And before coming here, I was thinking what kind of course or training I will have. But in here, I saw that everything were well prepared and organized, and I would like to congratulate Mikey. Really, she is the hard worker, and if this Miracle project will continue, I would like to take part in again in this course.
What will you take with you to Cyprus?
Yeah, the first, also we have a migration problem in Cyprus if we consider the across the divided. The first, as I am an education inspector, I'm going to share my experience with my colleagues. The second, we have intercommunal NGO, Association for Historical Dialogue and Research Cyprus, who is the popular one now. And I'm going to share with my friends there. Also, maybe I'm going to arrange a small seminar for teachers at our teachers' trade union.
Are there any suggestions you have for the Miracle trainers? What could be better, or are there any wishes that were not fulfilled?
In my suggestion, this Miracle project must be continued, and it will be good if every year the venue is changed in my suggestion, but I would like to take part again this Miracle project if it will be continued.